is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Director of Football Non-League to Legend, where we continue our journey as Arsenal manager. This is episode 46. Yeah, 46. I wrote it down just so I wouldn't forget, and I still managed to forget, even though I just wrote it. Yeah, it is episode 46. Yeah, it's episode 46. Welcome. We are going to be playing Dinamo Bucharest, and then we play Liverpool in the league. As you can see, we are top of our group currently. Heerenveen have just beaten Dinamo Zagreb, so we're equal on points, but we do have a game in hand. Since you were last with us, 5-2 beaten by Brentford. It wasn't good. Ruben Blanco played me. I blame Harry Maguire and Antonio Rudiger for pretty much every goal they scored, because they were at fault for everything that happened in that game. It was awful. Like, they were so bad. So that wasn't ideal. We did rotate a little bit, but still, like, nobody on this list of players looks out of place in a Premier League team. But we got absolutely smashed. So we're out of the Carabao Cup. Thankfully, that's not a cup that was important, so it didn't impact too much on me. Then we drew with Palace. They played, what was it? It was 3 centre-backs, 2 wingers, 2 DMs, 2 centre midfielders, and a striker. And Kieran Tierney managed to get a goal, which was fantastic. And then they just hit us on the break, and there was absolutely nothing we could do. We were god awful. So that wasn't ideal. So again, this season we dropped points against Palace. Then we beat Heerenveen 4-2. We were cruising, and it's in the 88th minute, everybody on my team just went complacent. Just everyone was complacent. And they banged in 2 goals. So we had 4 different scorers. So it was... it's fine. Then against Huddersfield, 3-2. We should have probably beaten them by a lot more. But, it just... at this stage, I was pissed off with Rudiger. But I didn't really have any other choice at right back. But then in the next game, Rudiger was at fault for both their goals. The first one, it was a really bad back pass that wasn't even like halfway between him and Leno. It was more kind of like, I don't really care. And Felipe Anderson just came on and went, whoosh, thank you. Moise Kean got his first goal in 15 games. Speaking of Moise Kean, he's our only fit striker that is available to play. Pereira picked up an injury on international duty. Vitor Koser picked up a knock in training. And Raducan is not registered. So Foy is finally back, but he's only capable of doing 45 minutes. I'm going to put Maitland Niles at right back today. Guendouzi goes back into central midfield. He has been so poor the last 2 seasons. And Harry Maguire hasn't played since his tremendous game against Brentford. Also, Luke Shaw has been keeping Tierney out of the team because his form this season has been very good. Navarro has also been on a belter of form recently. But Bert Leno has made some horrendous mistakes as well. But Blanco now wants to leave on loan. So people have also come in looking to sign Sidibe. He's on the transfer list. He's transfer listed. I've made it very clear I don't want him at the club. The director of football just keeps rejecting offers. Galatasaray offered him 15 million for him, and the director of football was like, nah. I was like, I would please give me 15 million. I will take 15 million from him. He is not good enough. Well, it's not that he's not good enough. I just don't want him. I also didn't tell you the team, but you can see here. It's pretty much the squad that would normally play. Maitland Niles would normally play where Guendouzi is. Other than that, Moise Keane is pretty much the only change. I have done a bit of scouting to see what the Bucharest team is like, and they're not bad. They have a couple of really good players in their ranks, but I don't see Bucharest causing too much of an issue, because I thought like Dinamo Zagreb or Herenveen were going to be the ones that would test us the most. They've not really. We've pretty much kind of... My dog is barking upstairs because it's probably somebody walking past the house. But Herenveen, to be fair, until we decided to be complacent for 10 minutes, they didn't really get a sniff. Maitland Niles whips it in. Moise Keane just puts it wide. And Zagreb didn't really do much against us either. So I know Bucharest have been in better form than Dinamo, but I don't know. I think that we have a fairly good chance. Sinan. Yes. He seems to be really good in the Europa League. Mediocre in the league at best. He really seems to struggle against English defences. But put him against Croatians, Romanians or Dutch defences and he's good. I have been playing him as an inside forward a lot more recently, because I think it suits his attributes more than being a winger. Like, he's quite good at... Is he good at crossing? Or is that... maybe I'm confusing him with Versace. Versace for 2 seasons was one of my favourite players. Doesn't get a look in anymore. Then again, we spent 51 million on a winger. Moise Keane. We spent 51 million on a winger. I'm not going to play a guy who's good at crossing but inconsistent. This was a nice goal. Tierney gets tackled. Guendouzi picks it up out to Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson whips it in, and Moise Keane just deftest of touches does the business. 20 minutes in, 2 goals ahead. I also spotted that Tomislav Gomelt is, for anyone who played FM 12, he was a wonder kid. Played for Tottenham. He was very good, but not really good enough, I think, anyway. But that was then. This is now. He's playing for Dinamo Bucharest. So you can see his career really took off. I'm going to say get creative just before half time. Milenkovic is like, I'm pretty sure we're doing good. Christian Joel. I don't think there's any other players like with Dinamo Zagreb, they had Cyrus Christie. I don't think there's any player like that playing for Bucharest. And if there is, I haven't seen him. Or haven't noticed. Guendouzi whips it out to Tierney. Just makes it. Whips in across. Navarro. Keane hits the post. That's the second time was that the second or third time we've hit the woodwork. Navarro, after me singing his praises before the game, playing the worst on our team, still playing better than most of the Bucharest team. Okay. I'm pretty sure after this result we're more or less completely guaranteed qualification. Tabby is, I don't know if you could hear, but Tabby is running around. He's just after having his dinner. What? What's wrong, Tibbins? Yeah, things are going well, so I don't see any reason to change it yet. I think the only change I'm really looking that I could make would be maybe Zabazali for Navarro. I'm going to tell the lads to show some passion. We only have 1 yellow card. We could be doing better. We could have, they have 2. They have 3 yellow cards. We are losing on yellow cards. Come on. Get more yellows. What am I playing? I'm usually playing you as a shadow striker because I don't really like having the advanced playmaker that high up. Moise Keane takes the ball, whips it in. There's literally nobody there but Guendouzi. First of the season. To be fair, Guendouzi's not played a whole heap this season either. He's another one of those players that struggled to break into the team, where at the start of the year I was like, oh, it's going to be very difficult to choose my starting 11. And it's pretty much just been the same 11 for like the majority of the season. But I think the consistency we have is good. And the few times I have changed players, go on, Sinan. The few times I have changed players in positions, like Chloe is a player that I really like. She's not getting much of a look in this year either. She has played a couple of games, but she's not looked overly convincing. But she has been playing really well for Japan. So I suppose I can't really be too annoyed. I'm going to bring Foy on to give him a little bit of a 25-minute run out. And I kind of want to make a third substitution, so I'm just going to bring off Reece Nelson. Put on Hudson Odoi. And then I'll give the lads a bit of praise. Well done. It's 4-0. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We did a number on Bucharest. Their right back is having a mare, and their striker's not playing well either. To be fair, their striker's not had too much of the ball. So I don't think they can really say he's not played well. Because he's like, if you're not getting the ball, you're not going to do well. Kieran Tierney whips it in, gets cleared with Zabazali. Bucharest just about get it clear, but then Foy picks it back up. Arthur, Hudson Odoi, Guendouzi gets tackled. Arthur picks it up again. That was a weird pass, but alright. Kieran Tierney just keeps it in, whips it in. Arthur, oh, I thought he was going to shoot. Sinan, hat-trick. Yes! I was like, I'm pretty sure he scored a while ago. The, just a little random update. The Bosnian side that are playing in the Champions League, the one that I was saying, they're they'd be the easiest team to get. They have been surprisingly good. They've gotten draws in a good few of their games. I don't remember what their name is. But yeah, Sirokui Brieng have 5 points in a group that has Fiorentina and CSKA Moscow. So, see, this is more what I was kind of expecting when we got in our group. But I think this is our, of the 3 games, I think we've smashed everybody. Like, what was that, Savo? Oh, 1 shot to 33. Yes. Nice victory, well done. I can't really say much else other than that. That was fantastic. I would have preferred to have Radican available, but obviously because I've not registered him, because he was out injured, and I didn't think he was going to be back in time to be registered. You were superb in front of goal last time. So I decided not to register him. I kind of regret it now. Obviously I regret it now, because, the amount of injuries we've had. But what we are going to, speaking of, I just thought of finances. We are currently failing the financial fair play for the Premier League. So that's not ideal. We do need to start shifting players, because our wage bill is about $1 million more than it was last season. And not ideal. So I'm thinking these two need to go. When Blanco went on the loan list, Man United threw in a £9 million offer, or €9 million offer, and the director of football was like, not a chance. I think he's worth like 16 or something. Yeah, he was like, no. Anyway, I will bring you back for the Liverpool game, which is kind of one we do need to win, because we are starting to lose ground after the defeat to West Ham. We do kind of need to start winning again and force a way back up the table. Callum Hudson-Odoi is our top scorer in the league. When he came in, I said he was never going to play. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, so now we're back for the Liverpool game. We'll crack on. There is going to be no changes for this game. The only difference is Radican is going to be on the bench, and the annoying human at the moment, most annoying human in my team, I should say, Antonio Rudiger, is going to be sitting this one out. We still don't have our main strikers back, but Moise Keane did well in the last game. Radican is at a good level of fitness, so he'll be a good option to bring off the bench if need be. But hopefully Moise Keane can, see out the game, do the business. I'm assuming Becker is on some sort of lengthy stint without conceding. Pick up where you left off last. Perfect. No? Okay. So he must have conceded in the last game, and I don't remember seeing it. So Tierney is back at Liverpool for the first time since he left in the summer, and we're going to see what the new look Liverpool backline is capable of. Because as I said, they lost one of their centre-backs well in Lenglet, so the entire left side of their defence moved offside. This is the first time I've seen the referee go to the actual little telly in so long. Normally he just is like, no, it's offside. Yeah. They've given it. They've actually given it. Okay, he wasn't offside. To be fair, we had a goal disallowed when our player was... You could argue onside, because the two lines were very close to each other. Far closer than that. Come on, Tierney. For the boys. Guendouzi. Ooh. See, I wouldn't mind having Alisson playing for me, because, he can actually stop shots, Navarro. Guendouzi gave away a free. Of course. Come on, lads, get creative. We're at home. We should be doing better than we are. Maitland-Niles struggling a little bit at right back. Navarro is continuing his struggles as attacking midfield. I'm going to demand more. Maybe I should have dropped Navarro, because he was the only one that didn't play well against Dinamo Bucharest. Tierney cuts it out. Tierney with the ball again. Milenkovic, Dickinson, Tierney, please for the love of Jesus, get rid of it. Sinan, back to Tierney. Arthur, Sinan is way too far back for being an inside forward. Dickinson, okay, this is clearly going to be a mistake, or a punt. Dickinson, Guendouzi, Dickinson, Tierney, Sinan, ooh, the 360 no-scope. YY Fakey, cross to Nelson. Sinan, ooh, just wide. That was unnecessarily long. There was no need for us to see 254 passes between my centre-backs. And Sinan goes for goal from the free kick. I wouldn't mind if something else happened up the top, like somebody gets booked, or just basically anything, because I'm getting annoyed looking at the fact that Chiesa scored. And when I say that, I don't mean Liverpool getting another, of course. Bobby Firmino as well is in a bad run of form recently. So, but of course that makes no difference, because he's just going to score goals or set up goals. It's going to be an assist machine. Fabinho just going to cross it in. My defender is going to do absolutely not. Oh no, I actually cleared it. Sinan pumps it forward to Moise Keane. who stops, pumps it across. Navarro. Oh, yeah. Allison puts it onto the post. If that was Bernd Leno, that would have gone straight in. He would have palmed it into the back of the net. Oh, I think it's fair to say that the players are going to get shouted at half time. I'm going to have to move. I'm going to have to take Maitland Niles and Navarro off at half time. Like, even Nelson's not playing well. Arrgh. It's just, my dog barking is just part of my videos now. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, this is what we're doing. I'm going to set Guendouzi to box because that's what his stats are good for it. Even though he's only got a half moon, he's quite good at box to box. Last year you wouldn't realise it because he played fucking horrendously. But Bernd Leno to Artur, this never goes well. Thankfully Lamar tried to chip Bernd Leno, just went straight to him. Nelson, short to Sabazali. Terrible attempt at a cross. Reece Nelson, Guendouzi, Reece Nelson, and Sinan. Alisson Becker pluckage out of the air. The absolute pluckage. Go on, Milinkovic. To Foy. First game back, where he's going to play more than 20 minutes for a while. Reece Nelson. Oh, he's done him. He's done him. And Moise Keane just pumps it off Fabinho. And Chiesa runs down. Milinkovic. Lamar. Oh, Bernd Leno actually made a stop. He realised he can use his hands. Woo! I am goalkeeper. I can use hands. Lamar. Dickinson with the clearance. Go on, Dickinson. Yeah, go on. Half an hour of very attacking. Kieran Tierney's playing horrendously bad. Nelson to Zabo again. Whips it in. It's not going to be given. Yeah. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to change it up. You can be at Mazzala. You can go here. You can go here. And you can go here. I'm going to put you complete forward. And I'm going to have you deep line. But you're going to be on attack. As are you. Sure, fuck it, why not? Tierney, you can attack as well. Everyone's going attacking. Do you know what? You can be a Mazzala on attack, and you can be an advanced playmaker on attack. We are going balls to the wall for this one. We've made 3 substitutions. Liverpool know they can just sit there without making a single substitution until later, and they can start banging in substitutions. Mo Salah's not even playing well, and they're still smashing us. Come on, please, for the love of Jesus. Go on, Zabo. Moise Keane picks it up and kind of loses it. Then Sinan whips it in, and Virgil van Dijk clears it, but Tierney picks it back up. Sinan. Back to Tierney. To Artur. Zabo. Turns. Foy. Oh. And it's gone out for a throw. Yeah, push forward. Kovacic gets closed down by Artur. But Mo Salah picks it up. Headers it to Zabo. To Raducan. Raducan to Moise Keane. Puts it wide. It's just not gone well. We used all our goals for the first game. Milinkovic heads the clear. Ping pongs around, but Foy clears it. Robertson picks it up. Moise Keane runs. Radican decides to, not. Moise Keane, penalty. Has to be a penalty. Straight red. Send them all off. The entire defence gets sent off for that. Why do you even have to look at it? He clearly tripped him. Come on. Speed it up. I need Arthur to score. Yeah. Now, Arthur's going to take it. And he's going to score it. And everything's going to be fine. Why did we need to see him run over towards Yao Cancelo? Oh my god. Zabo, back to Radican. Sinan. He's offside. Why is... What? No, it's answer. Looked like it was recent. What? Oh, everything's popping up now. Okay. Sinan. Yeah, why did it say Moise Keane? Okay, must have been from earlier. Kieran Tierney's after picking up a knock. Arr! Just push forward. Yeah, fuck it. What kind of pass was that? Go on, Moise. Foy pings it forward. Reece Nelson. No, and then he doesn't even press him. Milinkovic could have taken a touch. And because he didn't, Alexander-Arnold, who's playing in midfield. Kovacic just put it wide. Tierney is still barely alive. He's regenning though, it's fine. Come on, get creative. One more goal. One more goal. One more goal. No. All this is a proper highlight. Nelson. Across to Sinan. Nelson to Sinan. Sinan whips it in. Milinkovic. Just wide. Last season we did really well against the top kind of 5 teams and did really shit against the like bottom half teams. This season we're doing well against Chelsea and are struggling against everyone else in the top 5 or 6. No, I'm gonna go full fucking you're all dead to me. A terrible performance. You deserve to be substituted. You deserve to be taken off. Anyone else I can shout at? I can't really give out to Kieran Tierney because he played a good part of that second half with an injury. I can't believe we lost again. Alright, so let's have a look and see when was it I said we were going to come back. See, you've seen a Dinamo game. You've seen a Bucharest game. So we come back for the... it was the Heerenveen game. We come back for Heerenveen Fulham. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I can't believe we got beaten. We shouldn't have scored 5 against Bucharest. Maybe we would have scored 2 or 3 against Liverpool. Or maybe our defence could have played better. Oh! Who knows? Anyway, if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends, and leave a comment down below if you think that I should be playing somebody else instead of somebody else. Like if you think that Lingard should be playing instead of Navarro or Zabazali, or if you think it's crazy that I've been playing Luke Shaw more than Tierney. whatever you think. But if you did like, make sure... Yeah, I already said that. So I'll see you guys for more daily Football Manager content. Bye!